वेद्यात्मरूपा देवा तुची गणेशु सकलार्थमती प्रकाशु मणे निवृत्तिदासु अवधारी जोजी विश्व विकासित मुद्रा दया सोडे तुझी योग निद्रा तया नमो जिगणेंद्रा श्री गुरु राया आत्मस्वरूप गणेशु केलिया स्मरण होय सकळ विद्येच्याधिकरण तेची वंदु श्री चरण श्री गुरूंचे ते नमस्कारुनी आता पितामहाचा पिता लक्ष्मीचा भरतायसे म्हणे तरी अवदान ऐकले दिजे मग सर्व सुखासी पात्र होईजे हे प्रतिज्ञोत्तर माझे उघड ऐका महायोग पीठे तटे भीमरथ्यम वरम पुंडरीकाय दातृ मुनीन्द्राय समागत्य तिष्ठन्तमानन्दकन्दम् परब्रह्मलिंगम भजे पांडुरंगम वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसजानूरमर्दनम् देवकी परमानंदम कृष्णं वंदे जगद्गुरो जिनकर नाम लेत जगमाही सकला मंगल मूल नसाही करतल होई पदार्थ चारी तिनके से राम कहे कामारी कृतयुग सब जोगी विज्ञानी करे हरि ध्यान तरैव प्राणी त्रेता विविध यज्ञ करनरी प्रभु समर्पित कर्म भोतरही द्वापारे करे रघुपति पद पूजा नर भवतरही उपायन दूजा कलिजुग केवल हरि गुण गाहा गावत नर पावत भवता यही कलिकालन साधन तुझा जोग यज्ञ जप तप व्रत पूजा राम ही सुमरिये गाये राम ही सतत सुने राम गुण ग्राम ही चौजुग चौश्रुति नाम प्रभाऊ कली विषक नहीं आनौ पाऊ नारद जाने नाम प्रतापु जग प्रिय हरि हर हर प्रियापु हरि भजन प्रभु किनो प्रसादु भगत शिरोमणि भे प्रहलादु ध्रुव सगला निजपेऊ हरि नाऊ पावता चल अनुपम ठाऊ सुमिरी पवन सुत पावन नाऊ अपने बस करे राखे रामू दया धर्म का मूल है पाप मूलाभमान तुलसी दया न छोड़िए जब लग घट में प्राण श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारी हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा गोविंद हरे मुरारी हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारी हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारी हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा 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 श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारी हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारी हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा ज्ञानेश्वरी हरे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे। ज्ञानेश्वरियान हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे,
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे,
हरे राम राम हरे हरे,
हरे राम राम हरे हरे,
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे,
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे,
हरे राम राम हरे हरे,
हरे राम राम हरे हरे,
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे,
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे,
पुंडलीक वरदारी विठ्ठल श्री ज्ञानदेव तुकाराम, पंढरीनाथ भगवान की जय, माऊली ज्ञानेश्वर महाराज, गोपाळ कृष्ण भगवान की जय, जगद्गुरु संत तुकाराम महाराज, भानुदास एकनाथ महाराज की, सद्गुरु वामन बाबा महाराज की जय, सद्गुरु सावळाराम बाबा महाराज की जय। शांति शांति शांति।
वक्रतुंड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। महायोगपीठे तटे भीमरथ्या वरं पुंडरीकाय दातुं मुनीन्द्रे समागत तिष्ठन्तमानन्दकन्दम् परब्रह्मलिङ्गं भजे पाण्डुरङ्गम्। वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरु। नमामि शारदां देवी विना पुस्तकधारिणीं विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि प्रसन्नास्तु च सा सदा। विवादे विषादे प्रमादे प्रवासे जले चानले पर्वते शत्रुमध्ये अरण्ये शरण्ये सदा मा प्रपाहि। गतिस्त्वं गतिस्त्वं त्वमेका भवानि। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरा गुरुर्साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। आता हृदय आपुले सौफालुनी भले वरी बैसू पाऊले श्री गुरूंची ते नमस्कारुनी आता। मी अविवेकाची काजळी फेडून विवेक दीप उजळी तै योगिया पाहे दिवाळी निरंतर। यदा यदा हि धर्मस्य ग्लानिर्भवति भारत अभ्युत्थानमधर्मस्य तदात्मानं सृजाम्यहम्। परित्राणाय साधूनां विनाशाय च दुष्कृतं धर्म संस्थापनार्थाय संभवामि युगे युगे। Before going for today's discourse, I would like to bow down my head at the footsteps of mighty Lord Vithala. I would like to bow down my head at the footsteps of Swananda Sikhunivasi Guruvarya Saularam Baba Maharaj, Vaman Baba Maharaj, Vasudev Baba Maharaj. And I would also like to bow down my head at the footsteps of my beloved father, my teacher, my guide in social junctures, in emotional junctures, and at the same time he is a pillar of my life. I also bow down my head at the footsteps of my mother. My uncle is over here, Sauraram Mhatre. He is a pillar and backbone of my career, so I would like to bow down my head at the footsteps of Sri Sauraram Mhatre ji, Haribhaktaparayan Shankar Maharaj Mhatre ji, who is my father. I would like to bow down once again at his footsteps. And I would also like to bow down my head at the footsteps of all the dignitaries, devotees, sadhus, santas, all of you here gathered to listen the sermon for the service of the God. मी अविवेकाची काजळी फेडून विवेक देप उजळी तै योग्य पाहे दिवाळी निरंतर। यदा यदा हि धर्मस्य ग्लानिर्भवति भारत अभ्युत्थानम धर्मस्य तदात्मानं सृजाम्यहम्। परित्राणाय साधूनां विनाशाय च दुष्कृतं धर्म संस्थापनार्थाय संभवामि युगे युगे। The OV, the stanza I have taken for today's discourse is from chapter number 4, namely Grantha Jnaneshwari, the holy book of Jnaneshwari, which is also called as Bhagavad Gita. OV number 54, chapter number 4, Jnana Karma Sannyas Yoga. The OV, the stanza which I have taken for today's service is from Sant Jnaneshwara, who is the ocean of Jnana Karma Bhakti Yoga. That means his life is the ocean of knowledge, devotion and karma. And he is a poet of 30th century. He make people to believe that the spiritual knowledge can be explained, can be said in Prakrit language instead of Sanskrit language. He born in the year 1275 at Apegao, Paitan. His father's name is Vitthal Panta Kulkarni. His mother's name is Rukmini Bai Kulkarni. His full name is Sant Jnaneshwar Vitthal Panta Kulkarni. And after completing his deed, his works, he immediately undertook the Sanjeevan Samadhi at Apega at Alandi, who wrote many granthas, many holy books like Sangdev Pasashti Amrutanabhav and Haripat. And in Haripat Grantha he explained the tradition of Warkari Nath Sampradaya. Right from Lord Shiva it has been came down from Lord Shiva Adinath to Machindranath, from Machindranath to Gahininath, from Gahininath to Nivruttinath, from Nivruttinath to Sant Jnaneshwar, and from Sant Jnaneshwar through his holy books, through his granthas, open to whole world, to whole mankind, all the mankind. उघडून या वेदार्थाचा ठेवा केला तरणोपाय जीवा. And these lines, these OVs which I have taken from chapter number 4 and the slok number 7 and 8, Yada Yada Dharmasya, is from Gita, Bhagavad Gita. Sant Jnaneshwar Maharaj has put 6-7 stanzas while explaining two shlokas. We are going to look into that stanzas and OVs or shlokas for today's service in the name of God. Before proceeding further, I would like to say that this land has become pure and sacred because of last 30 years of Bhal villagers who are arranging and celebrating this Akhanda Harinam Sapta with their devotions and efforts. This place has become sacred. गंगा जमुना सरस्वती प्रेम का पैगाम है, जहाँ पे तीनों घुल मिल जाए उसी का संगम नाम है. When the holy water of Ganga, the holy water of Jamuna, the holy water of Saraswati comes together, that place is called as Tirtha Kshetra Prayag Banaras Kashi. But this place has become Prayag Kashi. You need not to go to take a bath in Ganga if you came over here, because the holy daughter of Ganga means efforts and devotions of Bhal villagers from last 30 years, and the blessings of Lord Vitthala is the water of holy water of Saraswati, and the footsteps of all the devotees and sadhus and santas who is coming here from last 30 years, we can call as the holy water of Jamuna. So these three factors have come together here, and because of that this place has become sacred, pure. We can say it has become the Prayag. Now directly coming to the OVs, मी अविवेकाची काजळी फेडूनी विवेक दीप विजळी ते योगिया पाये दिवाळी निरंतर. The direct meaning of the OV is, when I appear on the earth, the God says, the Lord says to Arjuna, when I appear on the earth, when I took incarnation on the earth, I remove all the darkness from the earth. मी अविवेकाची काजळी फेडूनी विवेक दीप उजळी. And after removing all the darkness from the earth, I light the thousands of lamp of knowledge. In other words, when I appear on the earth, when I take incarnation on the earth, I remove all the ignorance, illiterature, all the bad things, irreligious things, and I light a lamp of knowledge in everyone's heart. And after gaining this knowledge, te yogiya pahe diwali nirantar. Every person becomes the knowledgeable person, the wisdom. He becomes the yogi, sadhu, the santa after gaining this knowledge. And when you become yogi, santa, sadhu, te yogiya pahe diwali nirantar. Every day for them is like a Diwali festival. Every day for them is like a Diwali festival. For us common people, Diwali comes once in a year. But for sadhus, the santas, every day they can celebrate the Diwali. Why? Because they have become the yogi by gaining the knowledge. मनरामी रंगले अवगे मनची राम झाले सभाय अभ्यंतरी अवगे राम रूप कोंदले. That means inside of my heart and outside world is I can see only God, nothing else but only God I can see. If you reaches to this situation, then only you can celebrate Diwali every day. So yogis, what is the meaning of yogi? Yogi means you need not to go in the jungle or forest and to do the meditation. Yogi, the meaning of yogi word join, uses to be joined, to join with the noble cloths. While living in the world, while living in the family, by doing day-to-day activities, you can become the yogi. 12 years, the period of 12 years is equal to one asceticism. If you work servicing, giving service, you are donating blood for 12 years, you can become a yogi. If you are donating wealth for 12 years, you can become a yogi. If you are teaching from last 12 years to a poor children or poor people, then you can become a yogi. Yogi means you need not to go in the jungle or forest. By living in the family, you can become a yogi. So direct meaning of this stanza is this, and the shloka, yada yada hi dharmasya glanirбhavati bharata adbhyuttanam dharmasya tadatmanam srujamyaham. Yada yada hi dharmasya, whenever and wherever, when there is a decrease in religious practice, when there is a decline in religious practice, yada yada dharmasya glanirбhavati bharata, whenever and wherever there is a decline in religious practice on the land of Bharata or India, to reform the religion again, I will appear on the earth, I will take incarnation. The second stanza is that, this is a slok number 7 from Gita, chapter number 4. The name of the chapter is Jnana Karma Samnyasa Yoga. And number 8. Number 8 is that, Paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya cha dushkritam dharma sansthapanarthaya sambhavami yuge yuge. To protect the sadhu, the santas, the good people, the devotees, to protect the devotees from wicked people, I will appear on the world to kill the wicked people, to punish the wicked people, to kill the dushtas, to kill the wicked people, to kill the cruel people. I will appear on the earth to protect the sadhus also. I will kill Dushasana, I will kill Duryodhana, I will kill Putana, I will kill Kamsa, I will kill Kumbhakarna, I will kill Ravana, whenever it is needed to protect my sadhus, my devotees. Yada yada hi dharmasya glanirбhavati bharata adbhyuttanam dharmasya tadatmanam sujanam paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya cha dushkram dharma sansthapanarthaya sambhavami yuge yuge. To reform the religion again, I will come on the earth, I will appear on the earth, I will take the incarnation. I will take the incarnation on the land, on the earth of India. Paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya dharma sansthapanarthe sambhavami yuge yuge. Yuge yuge means millennium after millennium. Whenever there is a need, whenever the power of evil increases, I will be appear on the earth and I will demolish them. I will destroy them. This is the direct meaning of these shlokas. Now in this chapter number 4, Jnana Karma Sannyasa, Lord Krishna tells Arjuna that he tells his importance of incarnation in this chapter. Why there is a need God has to come on the earth. And whenever needed, he will come. He tells Arjuna, this knowledge in ancient past, I had told Arjuna that many years before, in ancient past, I told this to son. I had told this to son, and son has told it to Manu, and from Manu it comes to Vishwaku, and from Vishwaku it comes to Rajarshi. Rajarshi means the Brahmin which gives services in the court of king. This is called Rajarshi. But because of their bad behavior, their evil behavior, this yoga, this knowledge which I have told to son, it has been disappeared. Because the Rajarshi become corrupted. There is a corruption. Their behavior was not good. They started doing evil things. So knowledge disappears. For an example, if we have a knowledge, if you don't use for good cause, it won't be with us forever. It goes away. It is the blessings of God, whichever knowledge we have. But if we start misusing that knowledge will disappear. Likewise, the Rajarshi was not doing well, so this knowledge has been disappeared. But now there is a need. I find you a good devotee. He is telling to Arjuna that you are good devotee, so I am telling this knowledge again to you. But it is not only for you, it is only the medium. Actually, I want to tell this knowledge to whole world again. You are only the medium. So, and listen Arjuna, you and me, both of us have taken many births on this land. Many births. But the only thing is that I can remember everything, but you are not remembering anything. And that is for goodness for you. That is for your goodness. Because if you can recollect all the memories from all your past lives, because the capacity of your brain is limited. And it will explode. It can't take the load of all life's memories. So for your goodness, I have deleted all your past life's memory. For example, in a mobile, there is a limited GB data. There is a limited GB data. If we give extra orders, it hangs out, computer hangs out. Other, we have to delete the messages or video to send further message and videos. Like that, it is for your goodness, your past memories. I erase all the past, deleted all your past memory. So, this is the thing you have to take into the mind, that you are only the medium. Actually, I want to tell this knowledge to whole world because they are in the need. मी अविवेकाची काजळी फेडूनी विवेक दीप उजळीते योग्या पाहे दिवाळी निरंतर. For these two shlokas, to explain these two shlokas, Jnaneshwar, Sant Jnaneshwar has put 6-7 ovids, stanzas. I will directly explain to these stanzas to you. तेवेळी अपुलिचाने कैवारे मी साकार होऊन अवतरे मग अज्ञानाच्या अंधारे गिळून निघाली. When I comes on the earth, when I came on the earth, or when I will come on the earth, I will remove all the darkness, ignorance from the earth. अधर्माची अवधी तोडी दोषांची लिली फाडी सज्जनां करवी गुढी सुखाची उभवी. I will अधर्माची अवधी तोडी. When I appear on the earth, the time of evil or time for religious practice overs. And I will doshanchi lili phadi. I will tear all the crime into pieces, all the bad things into pieces. And through the hands of devotees, santas, I will reform the religion again. दैत्यांची कुडी नाशी, साधूंचा मनू घेवशी, धर्माशी नीतीशी शेज बरी. I will destroy all the dynasties of evil people, cruel people, wicked people. I will kill all the dynasties of monsters. And I will protect the sadhus and santas or devotees. मी अविवेकाची काजळी फेडून विवेक द्वीप उजळीते योगी पाहे दिवाळी नंतर. This stanza is one of them, which we have taken for today's summer. सत्सुखे विश्व कोंदे, धर्मची जगी नांदे, भक्ता निक्ती दोंदे सात्विकाचे. Whenever I appears on the earth, there is a full of happiness on the world, in the world. धर्मची जगी नांदे. Only religious practices are there on the earth, and the people become the devotees. Who are devotees, they become happy, they live happily. ते पापाचा अचूळ फिटे, पुण्याची पाठ पुटे, जय मूर्ती माझे प्रगटे पंडू कुमारा. When I appears on the earth, the mountain of sin, I break the mountain of sin into pieces, and from that the dawn of charity appears, and from that dawn of charity my statue appears or I appears. ऐसी या काजा लागी अवतरे में युग युगी परी, हेची ओळखी जो जगी तो विवेकिया. For these good things, for this good cause, noble cause, I will come on the time and again, millennium after millennium. But everybody doesn't recognize me. Only the sadhus, the santa, the knowledgeable person, the devotees can recognize me. The evil person, wicked people will hate me, they will taunt me. संतांचा अनुभव संतची जाणती, हेरती हस्ती हस्ती अभाविक. The experience of good people, only the good people knows. The bad people will hate them, taunt them, they will laugh at them. They laugh at them. They will say they are wearing the dhotars, kurtas and going for doing Harinama, Vithala, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. They have no work to do. They only clap and do the Harinama, Hare Krishna, Hare Vithala. Who will say this? Bad people, wicked people, cruel people. But the experience of good things, only the good people knows. The experience of sadhus, only sadhus will know. The experience of santas, devotees, only devotees and santas will know. For an example, if a boy have two friends, one is appearing for final exam of B.Com and one is already failed in 10th exam 2 times and sitting at home and doing nothing, enjoying the life and saying the mantra of his life is Majanu life. And this boy now appearing for board exam, he appeared the board exam and unfortunately he failed in board exam. If he goes to those friends who is already failed in 10 exam, what he will say? Don't worry, it doesn't matter. Look at me, I am enjoying the life. Just enjoy the life. पढ़ाई करने से कुछ नहीं होता. But if he goes to that friend who is appearing in B.Com, he will say, doesn't matter, work again. Work hard, give the 10th exam again, pass the 10th exam, take admission in the college, and you will be happy. Because the importance of college, importance of studies, happiness of college, only that person knows. So, संतांचा अनुभव संतची जाणती, हेरती हस्ती 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 अभाविक. The experience of good people, only good people knows. Bad people always laugh at them. Okay, now these are the things, these are the direct meanings of ovis and slokas of this chapter. The shloka number 7 and 8 and the ovi number stanza number 54 from chapter number 4 from Jnaneshwari Jnana Karma Sannyas Yoga. Without gaining knowledge, the devotion or love or respect cannot be begin. So you have to take the knowledge. What is the knowledge? The knowledge of relation between God and me. Unless you know the relation between God and you can't begin to work for God. You can't give your services to God. You can't go to pravachana. You can't go to kirtana. You can't go to haripata. You can't go to parayana. You won't go. Unless you must know the relation between God and you. For an example, the understanding of knowledge, awareness of the understanding of relation, the awareness of relation, the knowledge of relation must be there. Then only respect, affection, love, devotion begins. For example, a 5 years kids, he will, whenever he is in need, he will always run to his mother. Though his mother is looking ugly, not looking good. The neighbor's auntie is looking very pretty. She is very beautiful, very pretty. But whenever needed, that kid will always run to his mother. Why? What is the reason? She is not looking, look-wise she is not good, but auntie is very good. But he will always run to the mother. Why? Because somewhere he knows inside, this is the mother who feeds me, who tolerate me, all my tantrums. He knows the relation between the two people. That's why there is a love. For another example, take an example of son and father. Why son always respect to father or mother? And why father always proud of his son? Why? Because they know the relation between them. Father knows in my bad times, in my old age, this is the person only going to protect me. And somewhere deep inside, the son knows that this is the person who has worked hard for me, who are feeding my family, including me, who gives education to me, who is putting efforts for goodness of family. So there is a love, there is a bond, there is a respect. Husband and wife, what is the reason between the love between them? Why they respect each other? Somewhere husband knows when I goes outside for duties or services, she is the only person who is taking care of my kids. Deep inside somewhere he knows that. That's why. And wife also knows that this is the person who is working outside hard to feed our family. Or if he dies or if he passes away, no one will call me respectfully for auspicious functions. Is it true or not? Yes. She knows. As long as he is there, I will be respected, I will be invited for auspicious functions. If he won't be there, I won't be invited further. So, understanding knowledge between the relation. I will give another example. A 5-year kid and his mother has been departed in the fair. And after 25 years, they came in the Dombivli city living beside the flats, beside each other flats. After 25 years, means the age of son will be how much? 30 years, correct. The age of son will be 30 years. Obviously, they are living there for 2 years, but they are behaving with each other like, treating each other like neighbors only, because they don't know the relation between the two. After 25 years, she can't recognize the face of her child, because obviously the physical structure, all the structure has been changed. And because of that, they don't know the relation between them. They are acting like a neighbor. But as we usually do, she has to make the tea for herself, and there is no sugar in her house, in her room. She's So she came out and goes into the room of his son. And son has just taken the bath and coming out of the bathroom, he is on the towel only and his upper body was naked. Obviously she can't recognize because of change in physical structure of that son. But on left hand side she saw the birthmark. Birthmark never changes. Immediately she reacts, she says, she recognizes, he is my child, he is my son. And she give introduction to him that I am your mother. And she knows deep inside there is a blood relation between us. And the son knows immediately that this is the person who owe me for 9 months. So they hug each other, they embrace each other, and their eyes are in tears, happy tears in the eyes. Now tell me, they are living beside each other for 2 years. There is a love like that. Respect was there, love was there, but within a fraction of second, love created. Why? Because they got the knowledge of their relation. What is the relation? So until we know what is the relation between God and us, then only we will respect the God. Then when we go in the temple in the morning, then we will chant the shlokas and mantras of God. Then when only we go for Haripat, Parayana, then Kirtan, Bhajan, then only we will give. Now tell me, when we sleep at night, do we remember who I am? Do you remember my name is Nilesh Maharaj? Do you remember I am the king of the world? I am servicing here and there. We are like a dead. If in the morning, if he won't wake up, if he won't wake up us, then however family loves us, after 2 months, after 2 hours, they will say, please remove the body is stinking. Then who wakes up? That God. There is a hidden energy, hidden power who protects us from evil deeds. Now we eat 4 types of food. Aham vashvanoro bhutva praninam dehamashrita prana pana samayukta pachamyanam chaturvidam. 4 types of foods are there. We eat vada pav, chicken, murga misalam, anything, biryani. Who digests it? The God. God says, I am in the form of fire in your stomach. And whatever eats, I burn that through the fire. So before eating the food, you have to do the shlokas, because God is inside. Aham Vaishwanar Vadani Kavale Kheta. So He feeds us, He protects us. When we know that, then only we will respect the God. Then only there is a love for God. Then only devotion for God will begin. It is in spiritual, but in relations also. Mother-father relations, son-father relation, son-mother relation, daughter-mother relation. If we knowledge of relation, then only we can start loving the people. Okay, fine. Now it done. The next thing is that Gita is a Shastra. Gita is a Shastra. Shastra means science. Gita is a science. And this is not my word. The Lord Krishna has told in the chapter number 12, Iti guhyatamam shastra yida mukta mayanadam etad buddhi buddhi manisvaya kruta krutacha bharat. Gita is a science. Maths is a science. 2 plus 2 is equal to 4. In India it is 4. In Pakistan it will become 5. In Antarctica, London, because that is a science. 2 plus 2 will become around the world 4 only, not 8, not 5. That is a science. Okay? Whichever things we throw in the air, automatically, ultimately it will come down. Why? Physics, law of gravitation. It won't hang in the air. It will happen? No. Because science. So Gita is a science. If Lord Krishna says, if you go by the methods, steps, I am telling to you, you are definitely going to meet me, you are definitely going to experience me, you are definitely going to see me. But the method will be mine, whichever I have told in the Bhagavad Gita, not your own way, not your own paths. The steps, there are 108 Upanishada in Hindu mythology. In Upanishad number 8, 13, God has said, the Gita has derived from the Upanishada. In that he says, there are 4 steps of devotion. If you go by these 4 steps, as mass 2 plus 2 is equal to 4, if hydrogen and nitrogen comes together, what will form? H2O means water. It will never become kerosene. It will never become diesel, because that is a science. That is a science. H2O means only it will form water, no? Only source of water. No, there is. It won't become the kerosene or petrol or diesel, anything like that. Likewise, the God says, if Gita is a Shastra, it is a science. You go by the methods which I have been told in the Gita, you will definitely going to meet me one day. First step is Tena Tomasi. It is also useful in relations. Tena Tomasi, that means God says, and because of him. Why we respect any person? If we know deep inside he is doing something for me, whoever it is, if he is doing something for me, he is working for me, he is taking efforts for me, then we will start respecting that person. Tena Tomasi. If you know I am because of God, then only we will start respecting, start working for God. Next step is Tasya Tamasi. Next step is Tasya Tamasi. That means once we start working for God, God said, you are mine. You are mine. Okay? For example, if you work for a politician, from X villagers is working for politician, what will that politician say? I recognize that person from our village because he works for me. A simple way, in that way, if we start working for God, start giving services for God, start doing the God work, the God will say, this person is mine. Step number 1, Tena Tomasi, I am because of him. When we realize I am because of him, then we will start working. When we will start working, the God will say, this person is mine. And third step is Tat Tamasi. Third step is Tat Samasi. If your devotion becomes strong, if your love becomes strong, the 2 persons, 2 bodies become one soul. In husband and wife, 2 bodies become one soul. You cannot separate God and devotee from each other when your emotions or love or respect or devotion become strong. You cannot separate them. You cannot separate them. Likewise, we will mix the water of Ganga and Jamuna. Can we then bifurcate it? No, we cannot separate it. कापुराच्या वाती उजळलेल्या ज्योती ठाईच समाप्ती झाली जैसी. Like that only we cannot separate God and devotee. Then God says, God will give the orders that instead of me you go there then do the work. Like Tukarama, he gave order to Tukarama, to Jnaneshwara, to Bhakta Prahlada. He appoint his agents, you can say, in the form of santats. He will give you the responsibility. Tat Somasi, 2 bodies, 1 soul. And the 4th step is Aham Brahmasmi. When your emotion, respect or love becomes strong, in every person's heart you can see the God. Ishwar Jai Stali Barla. You won't hate anyone. Even enemy you won't hate. Because you knows whatever inside my heart, inside my soul, there is God in his soul also, in his heart also. You won't kill the creatures when your devotion becomes stronger. You won't kill the creatures. You won't kick the dogs. You won't hit the bulls or horse. That is the step of Aham Brahmasmi. That means everything is full of God. Okay? This is the Tena Tamasi Tasya Tamasi Tattvamasi Aham Brahmasmi. This is, if you go by these steps, you will definitely meet the God, or you will definitely see the God, or you will definitely experience the God. This is the 4 steps of devotion. Now, the next thing is that when there are 3 types of knowledge. What is our topic? Without knowledge you cannot become the devotee of the God. You have to be knowledge of relation between you and God. Okay? The next thing is, there are 3 types of knowledge. Then you will say, sir, all the students will say, sir, we have knowledge. Why can't we meet the God? You will ask us, sir, can you think that we don't have knowledge? But there are different types of knowledge. Number 1 is general knowledge. Some of the persons are very good in general knowledge. They know everything from cricket, sports, world, science, everything. Then you will be invited on the stage because you have general knowledge. You will go in the KBC and give all the answers put in front of you by the Amitabh Bachchan, and you will win the 7 crore because of general knowledge. So this knowledge is useful. The second knowledge is worldly knowledge, sansaric knowledge. Some of the people don't know how to donate, don't know do the social services, they don't know about the God, they don't know about anything. They don't know about anything. They only know, they are illiterate. They only know how to earn the money. Paisa hi Bhagwan. They are illiterate. Even the educated master, PhD people won't earn the money, but they know how to earn the money. They are wealthy. They will wear the bracelets, all the ornaments, gold, chain, 4 bungalows, 4 cars. Even the pravachan car, kirtan car, whatever they are, they cannot earn the money, but they know how to earn the money. But this 2 knowledge is not useful for your survive in this cutthroat competition, or survive from the sadness of the world. You cannot survive from the sadness of the world. For example, some of the people only knows how to, the worldly knowledge people, they don't know how to donate. There is one shloka which in Upanishada, Matru dosho no unmado, pitru dosho no murkhata, vansha dosho no adata, karma dosho no daridrata. This is not my word. This is from Shastra. If a person have an ego, he never listens anybody, not listen to teacher or anyone else. That is the fault of her mother. Her mother genes has come into him. If a person is egoistic, we can say that, we can come to the conclusion that her mother or his mother must have the ego. Second is, if you are silly, or daughter or son is silly, that means your father must have been silly. The genes of father has come into you. This is not my word, this is Shastra. Matru dosho no unmano. Unmano means egoistic. Pitru dosho ne murkhata. If you are silly, it is because of father's genes. If you are egoistic, it is because of mother's genes. Vansha dosho na adata. If a person doesn't know how, although he is wealthy, he doesn't know how to donate. He doesn't know how to do the social service. He doesn't know how to chant the mantras or shlokas, or doesn't worship the God. That is not his fault. Vansha doshena adata, dynasty. From his family, nobody is donating in the past. So he has not donating anything else. Now you can say, give an example, Ravana. You know, Ravana is a very intelligent person. Because his father's name was Brahmin, his name was Vishrava. So that intelligent genes came into him, so he has become intelligent. But his mother name is Kaikasi. She was a monster and she was egoistic. So Ravana has become egoistic. And because of his ego, in the end, he got killed by Rama. This is not my words. This is from shlokas or Upanishad or Gita. Then, Vansha doshena adata, karma doshena daridrata. If there is a bad patch for some time, you can say the person's time is bad. If there is a bad patch for some time, you can say the person's time is bad. But for the whole life there is a bad time, then you have to introspect. If a person's time is bad forever, throughout the life, then you have to introspect, then you have to say the person's acts are not good. He have to check his karmas. He have to introspect. Okay, so coming to the shloka, tena tomasi, tasya tomasi, tat tomasi, 3 types of knowledge. But the third knowledge is essential. If you won't have first knowledge, general knowledge, it is okay. You can survive. You don't have the worldly knowledge, it is okay. You can survive. But you must have the ultimate knowledge, the spiritual knowledge, the sacred knowledge. And who says the people who have spiritual knowledge, they can't earn the money? They can run the business. In other way, the spiritual knowledge will help you to survive in the life and to make your business more successful. It is also useful. The students don't say, we won't want to read the holy books. You have to read the holy books. Because of that, your intellect will become pure. Okay? The next thing is, now these are the types of knowledge. Now everything is happened. Without knowledge you can become the devotion or love. Next is the types of knowledge. Now how can you recognize the person has got the knowledge or gained the knowledge? There are symptoms. There are symptoms which have been told in the Gitas, chapter number 16, Daivarsu Sampadiyog. How to recognize the person is devotee or who has got the knowledge, yogi or sadhu or santa? How can you recognize it? Abhayam sattva samshuddhi jnana yoga vyavasthiti danam damacha yajnacha swadhyaya staparjavam. In the shlok, in the chapter number 16, Daivarsu Sampadiyog, in this chapter, Lord Krishna has discussed about good wealth and bad wealth. The first symptom, the first essential feature of that sadhu is abhayam. He will be fearless. Anything from the world doesn't bother him. And who becomes fearless? Who has done nothing wrong, or who has committed not any sin. In Marathi there is a proverb which says, Choracha manat sandana. Why that thief scared of moon? Because he have to rob the people. If light is there, moonlight is there, he can be see and get caught. But the good people will say, oh, thank you moon, you appear in the sky. Because of you, there is a coolness in the air. We can see our roots. Okay? So this is the way. Abhayam. Then sattva samshuddhi. What is the meaning of sattva samshuddhi? Sattva samshuddhi means heart, antakaran. Heart. It has to be pure, and it consists 4 things. Your heart consists 4 things: mind, intellect, ego and senses. For heart has to be pure, these four things have to be pure, because these four things makes heart. Number one is mind. We will come afterwards to the mind. We will go to intellect. Your intellect must be pure. You have knowledge, you have an intellectual person, but it has to be used for a noble cause. Look at Harsha Mehta. We used to call him Big Bull. He does have the knowledge, but he used that for bad thing. Daud. We are about to finish. So, these are the essential features or symptoms of good people, sant or devotees. Your heart must be pure. For that, your mind must be pure. Mano madukaro manini mego madano marutama mado markata masya iti dasha chanchala. We start from M. Mind is restless. Our mind is always restless. Somebody is saying, now you are sitting here, somebody's mind will be wandering in the America. In a fraction of a second, it would wander, then come here. Some teacher will be saying, oh, your time is about to over, sir. Or my husband is waiting, or I have to look up the cat, because mind is restless. The speed as mind is more than air. Mano, Madhukaro, the butterfly, he is restless. He always goes from one flower to another flower to eat the honey. Madhukaro, Manini, that means, sorry to say, but women are always restless. They love to gossip. They want to know what is happening around. They are always restless. Mano, Madhukaro, Manini, Mego, the clouds are restless. Manini, Mego, Madano, Marutama, Mado, Markata, Masya, iti, Dasha Chanchala. The time is over, I think. Where is Halina? Oh. So, at the end, I would like to thank my father for giving me proper guidance. My uncle is here, all the people are here, all the people gathered here. Whatever I said, it is because of my father's blessing. It has been said in the Gita. And whatever good, if you implement on that, students, you are definitely going to become successful in the life. And whatever wrong things I have said, it is because of my intellect's fault, because of my fault. Return back all these words to me. Ka balaka bo bada boli ka vichikwa wakuda vichuka pauli te choz karuni mauli rizhe jevi. When a 5 years kid start walking, he falls down, but his mother become happy, although he is falling down. Why? Because she knows he is only trying to walk. Okay. Thank you once again to all of you. And I hope in future time we will do it again. Thank you. Pundali Kavardar Vitthal Sri Jnanadev Tukaram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Pundali Kavardar Vitthal Sri Jnanadev Tukar Pandharinath Bhagwan ki jai. Mauli Jnaneshwar Maharaj ki jai. Nilesh Maharaj Matre.